Hey, what's going on out there, everybody? Justice Severin here, back at it from the original chapters. Today we are talking where to get started in affiliate marketing, right? From products to platforms and from traffic to conversations. All right, this is a live I did right inside of my original chapters marketing group over on Facebook. So go ahead and make sure you subscribe to this channel, get tuned in for all our future videos. Let's get to it. Where you should get started. So hey, without further ado, like I say, we already got one. Drop a hashtag live if you're live, hashtag replay if you catch us on the replay, smash that love button. Let's go ahead and jump right to it. All right, where to get started. So what I always recommend here, platforms first. So what platform you're going to use, right? So I obviously, you probably heard it, I'm on it now. Facebook's the way to go. Oh, wait, well, hold on one sec. I see my man over here dropped a comment, man or female. I can't see the name. It's an audio, back to Clubhouse. It's an audio app where all entrepreneurs have their entrepreneurs there and big people. Oh, interesting. Okay. No, I can't say I've heard of Clubhouse. I'll have to check it out later. Always good to get that free information. I'm an avid podcast supporter and a listener, so I love that there. Audiobooks, all that. And Gary Vee, Tony Robbins, Ty Lopez, all of them are giving gems over there. Hey, take notes where you can. Like I was saying though, platforms, kind of where to get started. You want to keep in mind your platform first. I see a lot of people jumping from platform to platform, worry about not even just jumping, like focusing from one to the other, but doing too many of them at the same time. You really need to think about focusing now. Like I said, I focus on Facebook myself, in the beginning especially. Don't go off jumping too many different platforms at once. There's Facebook, there's YouTube, there's Pinterest, there's TikTok, there's Instagram, I could go on Reddit, I could go on and on. The mistake I see a lot of times is people using too many of them at once. So like I said, where to get started, choose a platform and stick with it. If you don't know, a lot of these training programs give you a ton of options. So you're like, where do I start? Like, all of these seem like great options. I see the platform, I see the result. Now, where the hell is the how? Excuse my language. Where is that how in between? So hey, if you need a suggestion, I'm gonna suggest Facebook, because honestly, it's a great place to start. So let's just say, all right, you got your platform now. So what's next? Man, you need to also what I want to say too is Facebook is great because listen, 3 billion people are on Facebook. It's not just like there's, it's a new hip thing for a certain demographic. There's, in ads, you'll see 18 to 65 you can promote to, and that's because people are buying. There's people with money on Facebook. I tell people all the time when it comes to we're going to talk about products a little bit later and niches, but when it comes to a product and a niche, choose what's in demand. Don't put your back against the wall. If you can do something to be more successful to start out, and then when you grow there, now you are doing this already, you're doing it like I said, I'm going to lead you to organic, but you chose something that's in demand: wealth, health, relationships. Choose something like that, so now you're going to get the practice and the skills that you need, especially if you're doing it organically, where you can practice for free, make sales, implement, learn while you're earn while you learn, and then at that point, now you can step out into one of those more sub niches, not even a sub niche of wealth, of course, but another niche of somewhere else. What is the most, I'm over here looking, what's the most in-demand niche nowadays? Those 4 pieces is what I would say. I'm in the wealth niche myself, but those 3. So wealth, health, and relationships. So literally anywhere. Now, obviously inside of those, there's sub niches. Like for wealth, obviously wealth can be make money online, like affiliate marketing. It could also be real estate. It could also be Forex and stuff. At the end of the day, anything that kind of has to do with what I consider as make money online would be wealth. And then for health, it can be anything from fitness to diets to like you see these keto things. I'm not in the health one, but at the end of the day, people, you want to do something that's never going to go out of style, evergreen, for lack of a better way of putting it. Something that will, no matter what time of the year, it's going to always going to be available and in demand. When I was getting into this, I was looking at kind of like home and garden stuff, because I got a home here. I was thinking about, I like cutting my grass, I like doing it outside, but at the end of the day, it'll be busier during, I'm up here in New England. It's cold during the winter. No one's doing that stuff. So it's like, now I'm already hurting myself. People are going to be less likely to buy. And so now I'm hurting my potential for sales. My traffic's going to be weaker because people aren't going to be ready to go. So I definitely want to choose something that's more in demand. Like I said, wealth, health, relationships. That's going to be a great place to start there. And, you know, man, when it comes to that too, with Facebook, there's things you can take advantage of, like Facebook groups, gurus, just places that you can go for traffic where people are already raising their hand saying, hey, I'm interested in this. Now you can go to them and basically find them. You know, a lot of these people are in these groups already, you know, where you can just go and find them. On these pages, you'll see ads pop up on your timeline. Man, those ads can have people who are already clearly interested in whatever the ad is, clearly something that you're interested in as well, because you're seeing the same ad that they are. So man, utilize that and, you know, use them. So like I said, I focus on organic strategies, so you're not going to hear me talk too much about paying money for ads. So take advantage of whatever kind of organic free traffic strategies you can use. I think Facebook is awesome. So what do you think about Legendary Marketer Affiliate Program? Like I said, I was just on that wake up call with them yesterday talking with Dave Sharp. I think that their program is awesome. So I was going to get to later, but I'll talk about it now. Eventually, actually, no, I was leading into product. That's a good segue. So product, you know, eventually I'll say this, you want to get to a high ticket and a true high ticket. Everyone has a different opinion on this. I'm telling you because that's what I believe, honestly, and that's what's working for me. Like I said, I've had a great start to 2021, and it's because of high ticket sales. For Legendary Marketer, now if you're like, once again, looking for like a low entry point, because obviously to promote a high ticket offer, you have to buy into it, you know, 9 times out of 10. There's a couple out there. There's one on ClickBank by John Crestani that you actually don't have to buy into. But either way, Legendary is so popular and such a great system. And man, for $7, you know, they're giving a ton of value for $7. And for you as the affiliate, this is why I still promote Legendary. For you, the affiliate, you can go ahead and promote that $7 offer, get someone in the door, and basically do zero work after that and end up getting a $1,000 commission. Assuming that you're at the pro level, which you just have to pay $30 a month. I would recommend that if you're going to be in the long run. But either way, let's backtrack and say you just have the basics, so you're the free affiliate. Excuse me. Then at that point, you're still getting, like, let's say $400, $500 if they buy a high ticket sale. So I forget the exact commission, but let's assume the pro, because I think you should get the pro if you're with LM Affiliate Program. $30 a month, you're going to get $1,000 every time that one of their business advisors sells them on the business blueprints. And that's just the $2,500. The last commission that I got from them was a $4,500 offer that they've ended up buying. So at that point, I ended up getting, I think, $1,350 from barely doing any work. Like I said, I did organically, so I didn't run any ads. You know, with LM, I can see why people run ads, because once again, as many people as you can get that $7 offer in front of, the more that's going to help. And obviously, you just have to get them in the door, because their system is so awesome. Dave Sharp is, man, people buy into his story. He's an awesome storyteller. So yeah, and you said, I think I may be by the pro. Yeah, when I make that, hey, there you go. Hey, honestly, like, you know, I work with some students too where they don't want to pay the $30 at first. Shoot, I mean, you'll just get less commission, but at least you're still going to get some money. So nothing wrong with starting with the basic. Like I said, you might not get the full $1,000 if someone buys a ticket, but at least you'll go ahead and get $400 or $500. You know, if you haven't made any real sales, and that's a good place to get started. Am I right? Better than nothing. So no, absolutely there. So yeah, like I said, I would eventually want to get to that true high ticket, where now you have that high ticket offer you can present to them immediately. Not even immediately, but at least at your disposal. For those value ladder type offers like Legendary Marketer, Entra, there's so many others. You cannot offer them their $2,500 product, their $4,500 product, their $10,000 product. You have to wait and let them do it. So that's kind of what the way you want to get to, because now, man, if you have the skills of sales and marketing, which are the core concepts that you really need to be successful as an affiliate marketer, now you can use those to your advantage. And now every sale you make, you know, I get over $1,000 every sale I make now. So I don't need to make $57 sales. You know, I can make 10 and be in a month and feel awesome, and, like, you know, and crush my goals. So that's what I would definitely recommend you want to get to for sure. And I think ClickFunnels is expensive to start with. Yeah, once again, you know, for students I'm working with too, where they don't want to spend the $99 on ClickFunnels, bro, that's my most expensive. That's my highest expense, by the way, that I pay a month is ClickFunnels, and I only use it because it makes my life easier. At the end of the day, especially when you're doing this organically, you do not need ClickFunnels. And there are free services out there like Aweber that you can just make a free landing page or a free sign up form, and man, and you're good to go. You know, that's it. That's assuming you want to build an email list. If you don't want to build an email list and are just focused on getting your commissions, then you don't need the middleman. A funnel's irrelevant, because if you're doing this organically, you're building conversations, you're talking with people directly. There's no need to send them to a funnel. Let's just use Legendary Marketer, for example, since we're talking about them. They already have a sales funnel that you're sending them to, so there's no reason to send them to one in between. Unless, which I would recommend, I like collecting emails, especially doing this organically paid. However, it's great to collect emails because now, once again, digital real estate. That's the best part about building up your whatever platform you're on, is that's yours. You own it, and no one can take that from you. You might lose your password, but hey, hit the forget password, you got it back. Like that. That's all yours. And once you learn how to monetize that, things can really start cashing in there. So I want to bring that up there too. And once again, as far as product, you definitely want to. People talk about niches. I think I mentioned this on a previous live I had in here. Man, you want to also build your niche, whatever you choose, just build it around your product. Once again, we're going to keep using the LM example because that's what we're talking about. Or we'll switch up and use ClickFunnels. Same thing. Software. That's clearly what that is. So now your niche is basically make money online. You're helping people with tools make money online. So now at the end of the day, you don't have to stick with ClickFunnels forever. You can always use things that relate to that. And now at this point, you don't have to think about what your niche is going to be. You don't have to think about, what exactly is my sub niche? How am I going to niche down specifically? Choose your product, and then boom, you cannot get more niche down than whatever that product is. Every product fits inside of a niche, and basically every product fits specifically in a sub niche because it's a specific product. So man, that's the way you want to start there. Choose a product first, and then build your niche around that. So quick recap, like we said, platform. Get your platform right. I suggest Facebook. Also, choose your product. Good to go there. Now, traffic sources. I've already touched on it a lot here. Organic, I think, is the way to go for beginners starting out. I'd rather not have to waste money on ads. I won't say waste. I'd rather not risk money on ads in the beginning. I'd rather practice sharpening my skills, copywriting. I practice all my copywriting on my personal Facebook page every day. And so realistically, I would rather see you do that, build up your skills, and then when you go to write ads, you're gonna be that much more prepared. You'll have that much more of a target audience, you'll be that much more dialed in when you're going to do paid ads, because now you've been talking, you've been getting your data directly from the horse's mouth. You've been talking to people, hearing, I've got notebooks on notebooks that I fill in from conversations that I have with people, and it just helps me so much now when I'm talking to the next person. I know what I know what struggles people are having because I've already talked to XYZ so many people already, and so many have said the same thing now, and I know what those people do, what their jobs are, what they like, what their interests are. You can use this, and man, just take that, and now you can apply it to those ads later on. But to get that, I'd rather, if you have time, even if you don't have time, go organic and save yourself the money and the hassle, and just grow your skills at first. It's a marathon, not a sprint. At the end of the day, you want to detach from the yes. You don't be so hungry or so thirsty to get that first sale. For one, it'll show, and your customers, or your prospects are gonna feel that, and they're gonna easily get turned off. At the end of the day, you just need to be patient, as hard as that can be in the beginning. Because no matter what, the reason I say that too is because think about it for Facebook ads. Some people think, I'll just do ads because it's faster, it's easier. At the end of the day, easier is definitely wrong. But also, man, is it fast? It's faster, but you're going to blow a lot of money. And are you in this to make money or to lose money? At the beginning, I'd much rather take my time and get 100% profit on everything I'm doing than go ahead and blowing money on ads just because I think, hey, I got time. I got a couple $1,000s. I can just chuck at ads and hopefully get something back. It's like, if that's the case, invest in yourself. Use that money wisely. Use that money to teach you so you can learn how to generate traffic organically. That's what you want to do, and that's the mindset you want to have there. Investing in yourself is the best thing you can do. So at the end of the day, I definitely don't suggest paid ads unless you've already been doing this for a bit and unless you're reinvesting to get back into it. So now to move forward past that, let's just assume we're going organically or even paid ads. For myself, when I'm running paid ads, I run paid ads so I can have more conversations. I'm not running paid ads where I'm sending them over. My fault. I missed a question over here before. Let's see, here we got. Hey, no such thing as a dumb question here. I'm going to move don't mind me, I'm sliding over so I can read it. Do you think I can get? I see. I know. Look at that. I'm gonna read this here. If I can, I got a squint read on my laptop here. I know it's a dumb question. Do you think I can get thousands of people? Keep telling me I'm too young, as I am 17. Okay, so I get the gist of that question. Man, definitely not. I am working with a student right now who's 15 years old, already made his first sale with me, and it's like at the end of the day, it's about building that brand and that authority. I think also what you want to do is not set it up so they're not focused on the way that you're 17. The fact that you're 17, I mean, like, you already, I know you look older than a 15-year-old. So at the end of the day, just don't make it so it's so obvious, I guess. Don't make it so that they're stuck on the 17 part. Build your profile. I'm not sure which route you're going. If you're going, let's talk Facebook, because like that's what I focus on, Facebook organically. If you're going that route, build up your profile so that the focus isn't there. The focus is on helping people. You have a solution for them. That's what you want to focus on, so that even before you have, you open your mouth or you even have a conversation with them through Messenger or whatever direct messaging system you're talking through, they can just look in your page, look at your funnel, look wherever you have going on. It could be your TikTok, whatever the case is, and they just kind of know that what your goal is to help people make high ticket affiliate marketing sales. I think that if that's the same person commented as before, if you're promoting LM, man, LM helps people to start an online business with a mentor. Use that to your advantage. Then you're not saying that you're the mentor, but you are saying that I have an opportunity here that can help you. If you're not, obviously, hey, a lot of people are going to be turned off no matter what you say, no matter who you are. So at the end of the day, I hate to say it's a numbers game, but just like keep going. Just keep going. I tell people all the time too, it's like you want to be having, if you can have 30 conversations with people a day, you are guaranteed to make sales. I don't care. I don't know if ands or but about that if you ask me. So just keep talking to more people and build, man, no matter what platform you're on, build that brand and that authority, and that's going to help so much there. Just really pushing through some of those, like when basically people are quick to judge. So yeah, they see that, they find out you're 17, they find out XYZ about you. Now they're in their mind, they've already painted a picture about you, whether they're looking at you or whether they're just talking to you. They're like, okay, I already know everything about this person. Like I don't need to continue this conversation. So try and change that narrative ahead of time. Try to do what you can to build up that brand. So now the picture they have of you is already that much more defined off of what you've said. And now whatever information that comes up throughout the conversation, it'll get, you just learn how to build off of it. And so I'm going to go into that conversation piece next. And you said, where can I find people to talk to? So I'm going to stick with Facebook because that's kind of where I focus on. And I think that's the best place, honestly. If you're looking, I'll touch on TikTok real quick. So TikTok, basically, you're just always putting in call to actions over there. Same with YouTube. So basically, you want to use the right hashtags, things like that. So let's talk about now Facebook. What you want to do is basically go out there, and like I said, there's so many guru pages, Facebook groups, ads. There's places where people already are who are, if you're in this wealth affiliate marketing niche and that's kind of who you're promoting to, they're already raising their hand and saying, hey, I'm interested in this. So what I would do is go find these guru pages, even people like Gary Vee, just people out there who basically are in the affiliate marketing space. Spencer Meacham, if I pronounce his name right. Dan Henry, there's all these guys out there who you can go to. And the good part is they're running ads as well. So now you see people in those comments that in those same ads, add them. I try and add like 30 people a day if I can. Be careful with the Facebook because you don't want to add people crazy, because now they'll put you in Facebook jail and then you can't add people for like 2 weeks or for like a week, or they'll just mess you up. So just take your time, try and add I'd say like 10 people a couple times a day, but yeah, the more conversation you can be having, the better. So where you want to find these people, like I said, guru pages, so like that's Facebook pages basically, but the big gurus in your industry, Facebook groups, ads that are popping up on your time feed. I think the big thing you want to do as well is focus on groups that people are buying into. Even if it's $1, $7, $10, $100, $1,000, you want to focus on those places, because at the end of the day, people who are just in all these public free groups, most likely they're just, freebie takers. So at the end of the day, if you can get yourself into a group where they're paying something, and there's a lot of ways to do it. Technically, for one, you can just buy, if they have a product for $10 and it's on affiliate marketing, just pay the $10 and now you have instant access to all those people. who now you can talk to, get active in that group, start posting in there, have people who are responding to your comments, reply to them, add them as a friend. They're already interested, warmer leads. These are the types of people you want to add to your groups there. So, add to your circle, add to your friends on Facebook, just get into your circle. So now, once again, I've talked about this in the past. Now when you're putting out content, you're saying consistency, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You're going to be also, while you're doing this, generating all this traffic, you're going to have content that you're putting out constantly. And now people are going to be attracted to it. They're going to be coming and they're going to see, especially those warmer leads, once they see, oh, okay, Justice, I like what he said there. Like, let me reach out and see. I just put out a post yesterday and I put, once again, call to actions are big. I put a hashtag risk if like you're willing to take a chance on 2021, something like that. But at the end of the day, someone left a hashtag risk, and now we're building a conversation, and we'll see where we can take it from there. Like, at the end of the day, that doesn't happen if I didn't, one, I bet that I added that person for starters, and two, I put something out there so that they have to respond, they have to engage, and they have to come back to me. They have to, if they want this information, like, reach out, I'm available. That, once again, that's where it gets super powerful with high ticket affiliate marketing, because now I have a high ticket offer I can just present to them. Instead of, well, once again, Legendary, these value ladder type programs are great too, because now they can still have it where you can just, hey, here's a great deal, $7, get in. And now from here, you're gonna have a whole sales team basically working to upsell them on a great product. And at the end of the day, you sell them on a $7 product, there's always upsells immediately too. Like my last one, they got the Super Affiliate Secrets for like $10 or $20 or something, and then they got the Marketers Club, which is a recurring $18 commission I get every month. So, I think I did a little post about that in the group last week. So it's like, hey, man, there's these powerful options where even if you're promoting your own product, having upsells can be so huge there. And so last piece I wanted to touch on, I know I've been giving you guys a lot here. Let me kind of recap before I get to it. So like I said, platforms, your product, kind of your traffic strategy, and then from there, conversations. I think the people, once again, I always say this, the people who are most successful in affiliate marketing are the ones who are helping the most. I said, how can I be your student? Hey, feel free to message me. I'm here for you. I can't see your username, so I can't tell you specifically. But shoot me a DM. I got you. But yeah, a big piece I want to talk about too, conversations. It's so big to know how to steer the conversation. How to, at the end of the day, if you're talking to someone, man, you need to be the alpha in that situation. And a lot of people are out here, struggling in the affiliate marketing world. So it works out so, oh, Pio, how we doing, brother? We'll definitely link up after this. So it can be tough to really get someone going if you're struggling, to really show that you're the one who has the advice, to show that you're the one who can help them. If you're really, at the end of the day, the best way to go is to be the one asking the questions. If you ask the questions, get their answers, hear what they're saying back. If you see it where they're trying to flip it on you, and now they're basically trying to ask you a bunch of questions, then you can kind of tell, okay, they clearly think that they know more than me. And so now you're in a kind of a pickle and you have to work your way out of that. So what I would say is, obviously, if they're asking you questions about, like, how are you doing what you're doing? Like, I'm interested, like that type of situation. That's what you want. But you'll see some people be like, oh, what are you doing? What do you have challenges with? Like, those are the types of questions that you want to be asking them. You want to be able to scope out what they're doing, know what kind of challenges they're facing, what kind of outcome they're looking to have. You want to be able to return value, because at the end of the day, you want to be able to show that you can help even before you officially help them. And then, shoot, you have to be able to execute. I see it all the time. Closed mouths don't get fed. That's why I say, like, too, you have to have call to actions in your posts. And, like I said, on TikTok, you see it, YouTube, you see it. No matter what platform you're on at that point, you need a call to action. So something that's going to have it so people are going to reach back to you and say, okay, like, I'm interested here. What do I need to do? You say, okay, drop a hashtag this. Okay, hit the link below. Okay, you need to have something, because at the end of the day, if you don't do that, you're probably not going to get a sale that way. You have to, man, it's so big. And one last piece, I didn't write this in my notes, but one thing I want to say too is follow up. A lot of the times you might have someone and then you feel like, oh, you sent them a link and they didn't buy. Oh, now it's over. Oh, they're gone forever. No. It's up to you to follow up with them. Even someone that you made a sale with. You need to follow up with them. Even if it's like a value ladder system where they're doing the work for you, it's still important to follow up. Show them that you're around. People want someone who's there for them. At the end of the day, that's what you need to mentorship is so big. To have someone who's kind of there, got their back, listening to you, helping you out with their questions, that's huge. So at the end of the day, they might have just gotten distracted. You sent them the link and they're like, okay, life happens. Always ask when they're going to be able to watch the link or when they have time to do this. So now you can follow up accordingly. Get a Google spreadsheet, label that stuff down. And then from there, you're good to go. You can just follow up when you need to. And now it's so important. I'll leave it off on this, man. There's a thing for email marketing. They say is that people don't buy from you until they've had at least 7 touches of contact. So on average for email marketing, you have to send them 7 pieces of mail to their inbox before they're even going to consider buying right there. So, just keep that in mind, where the majority of sales don't happen on the first contact. It happens through the follow-up. So definitely is a huge piece. Keep that in mind there. If you're doing this organically, I think it's, through Facebook organically, it's that much easier to kind of have that. For TikTok, it could be similar too. Once again, I guess people leave in comments, but someone leaves you a message on any of these, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, follow up with these people. These are warmer leads, and you need to take advantage before they slip out of your hands, out of your grasp. Let's see. Someone asked me yesterday about how to purchase a product, and I told them they didn't purchase yet. Well, let me read that back again. Someone asked me yesterday about how to purchase a product, and I told them, oh, gotcha, exactly. So that's what I mean there. So that same situation, you told them how to purchase it, basically, which maybe you sent them your affiliate link, hopefully. So now if they buy it, you're good. That's why you're waiting for that email to come in. So yes, so what you want to do, what I always tell my students to do too, for one, say, do you mind if I share this with you? Don't just send them a link if they didn't ask for it. Say, hey, do you mind if I share this link with you? It gives you all the information you need, X, Y, Z. They say, yeah, like definitely. You've already been having a conversation. They're like, of course, like tell me what you got. So now you give that to them, and then from there you say, okay, when will you be able to watch this? So that I can follow up with you. That's huge right there. So if you didn't say that, follow up the next day, 24 hours later. That's a good rule of thumb. But in general, they might tell you, I don't have time to watch until tonight. I don't have time to watch until, if today's Monday, whatever day, I think today's Tuesday. Yeah, I don't have time to watch until Thursday night. Make a note to watch it to follow up with them Thursday night. Definitely. Like I said, the follow-ups are key. There's money in the follow-ups. So, man, hey, I'm always happy to give you guys little Q&As too. There we go. That's what I like to hear. Definitely keep that going up there. Don't lose them. It's important to know, hey, don't let them think that they can just get away. I don't mean this in a nagging way, but at the end of the day, we like yes or no's. I'd rather someone just tell me flat out no than say maybe. No, I'm happy to help there. If someone tells me a maybe, that's like, oh, that's the most annoying to me. It's like, man, just tell me no. Like, I can handle it. I'm talking to people all the time. I get no's. I get rejected all the time. So hey, and sometimes you can kind of say that in a nice kind of light way too. Say, hey, you know what? Like at the end of this, like I'd love to just get a yes or a no. Like I prefer not for you to say maybe. Maybes kind of break my heart, So now at that point, they just kind of know that, hey, you're just looking to get a yes or no at the end of the day. So once again, those are a little more tactics you can play later on. But yeah, absolutely there. Man, it's been fun here. I love having these little Q&As in between. We get these lives whenever we can. I don't know if I said it before. I'll definitely try and schedule these out a little more so you guys can have a little more heads up, so you can definitely be here and catch. So if you have questions in advance, feel free to bring them. I'll set these up. But yeah, like once again, drop a hashtag live if you're here live. Hashtag replay if you're catching the replay. Smash the love button if you got some good value out of this today. Man, love y'all. Justice for affiliates. Hey, 2021, let's kick off the year right. I'm excited for everyone here. And we'll talk again soon. Hey, thanks for watching this video all the way through. Make sure you go ahead and like this if you got a ton of value from, which I hope you did. Subscribe to the channel and absolutely go ahead and join us in our original chapters community. Links right down there in the description. And as always, you are designed to become who you choose to be. I'll see you later.